Yo, welcome guys. Welcome to today's lecture on peace in forex trading. Whether you are new to forex or looking to deepen your understanding, this is the right place for you to be. Before we proceed to today's topic, I want to invite you all to please subscribe to our social media platforms where you can find us in YouTube, TikTok, Facebook with the name TradersRoom, so that anytime we post our new content, you'll be able to get this and use it to broaden your understanding when it comes to trading. So, in today's lecture, what are we going to see in today's lecture? So, we are going to know what is a PEEP, the difference between PEEP and PIPETs, and how to read currency pairs quote. These are the things we are going to see into this clip. So, we'll go straight to the very first question. What is a PEEP? A pip is simply means percentage in points. So it is the standard unit of measurement for price movement in a trade. And when we are calculating or talking about a pip, we are simply referring to the fourth decimal place in most pairs. Let's say, for example, we want to know what is one pip. For example, 0.0001, that is one pip. So it is the fourth decimal place. We can find out here this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Please don't mind my writing. So the fourth decimal place, that is the pip. But it is not in all currencies. We equally have a pair that has to do with the Japanese yen. Any pair that has to do with Japanese yen, it does not go to the fourth decimal place, it is the second decimal place. So you see, after the decimal here, we have the first one and we have number two. So that is the P. So when you say 0.01, you simply means 1 point in any pairs that has to do with the Japanese yen. But what are the examples of pips in practice? Let's say, for example, you have the euro against the USD. And look at this price here, these numbers here is 1.1051. So when this number move to this number 1.1051, it simply means that the price has moved with a pip. So that is the difference. This is rise in pip. So when it comes to pip, this very first one, this first number is when a number moves in one. Why this is when a number, when it moves, a piece moves in 10. In this area is when a piece moves in 100. Why this? Though not very common, this is when a pip moves in 1000. Let's say, for example, in the area of this, we have 1.2111. This is the number, and this number move from 1.3111. How many pips does this number rise? It rises into 1000 because it simply means that this is 1000. Though it is not something that is common for a pips to rise in thousands, I'm just telling you that for you to know that when these numbers begin to rise, I mean after the decimal, this simply means where the number is going, because this is in 1, this is in 10, this is in 100, and why this is in 1000. Depends on how it increased. But look at these. The pips does not just only increase, the pips can equally decrease. But look at this number. Maybe you have a pips of 1.1011. This is this is a number, and these numbers move to 1.1001. What happens here? The pips decrease. Decrease with how many? It means that it decreases with 10 pips. So this is what we can see, example we can see with pips. But at pips, this example we are showing is only on every other pairs that do not include the Japanese yen. But what happens if it happens to be with the Japanese yen? Look at the Japanese yen example here. For our pips to increase in the Japanese yen, let's say for example we have this number which is 140.25, and it moves to 140.26. It simply means that one pip is being increased. It has increased with a pip. So in the area of any pair that has to do with the Japanese yen, this number is the 1. Why this is the 10? This is the 100. So if we want to go further, which is not common, this is in 1000. So when this number increase, it means that the pips increase in 1000. So let's say, for example, this number we have here increase to 141.26. How many pips does this number increase to? Remember, we said this is 100. So since this number changed to 1, it means that it has increased to 100. So that is how a piece increase or decrease in the market. So with this says that a pips is the smallest valuable numbers we use in trading. Even though we say it's the smallest valuable number, it is not the smallest number. But however, it is the smallest valuable number that we use in calculating how much we are going to make or going to lose or we have lose in the market. But there is a number that is smaller than the pip. That is the pipette. So what is a pipette? A pipette represents 1/10 of a pip. It is common for you to find a number like this. Let's say in the Euro USD that we are using, the market moves from 1.10501 to 1.5052502. That is one pipette. Do not quickly forget that we said that the a pip is the 4 decimal place. But the 5th decimal place, which is this is the pipette. So in the area of pipette, we do not really use this value. But one thing you should know, if this number, for example, it should move to 1.1050 instead of 1, it now moves to 9. This will remain 9. But what happens if this number instead of 9 now move to 10. So this number, instead of this, when this one move to 10, the whole of this number will now be 1.105110. So which means that the pip now increase. Remember, we said that a pipette is 1/10 of every pip. So by the time it now increase to 10, that will now make the pip to increase. That's how the pip increase. But however, it is the pips we use in calculation. So it is the pipette temp is the 10th place of a pip. So what did we learn in this video? I do not want this video to be too long. I want to make my video short so that you can grab the message easily. So a pipette is a measure of a change in value between a currency pair. So it is the fourth decimal place in every pair, exception of a pair that has to do with the Japanese yen. And by the time it has to do with the Japanese yen, it is the second decimal place. And we equally learn that a pipette is the 1/10 of a pip. So here we'll be studying what are we going to learn next. In our next video, we are going to post how to calculate pips. So we've learned what is a pip and what they do in the market. But how do we calculate it and make it benefit to us in the market? So this is what we are going to do in the next video. So stay tuned. So subscribe to our channels, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, so that by the time we post the next topic, you will be able to see it and benefit from our tutorials. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.